Hello, and welcome along to Dragon Quest VII. We are back in the village. I don't know if the village has a particular name, if it's just Al-Balad. I know Al-Balad is like the greater region, but I have done a bit of job training. The level is the same. But there's been some job training. Maribel is a hero now, and Ruff is a druid. Twitchy Poo is training to become a... Oh, can I see the... Wait, I'm gonna click on this.
Sure.
On Wachaki. Right. What is it that I want Twitchy Poo to become? Twitchy Poo, I want him to become champion. I'm aiming for champion with Twitchy Poo at the moment. As far as I recall, that requires paladin, and paladin requires sage, and sage requires mage and priestess. So he's doing the priest run at the moment so he can get sage, and then he'll level that up. And I think that with Gladiator will give me champion. Yeah, this one here. This is Gladiator and Sage, I think, and it gives you the ability to become a champion. So that's what we're working together. That's what we're working towards with Twitchy Poo at the moment. I also realized way too late. Hey, Ferguson. I noticed way too late that, and granted, these didn't take that long. Like none of these, getting any of these classes didn't take that long. But I realized that very soon, well, relatively soon. You sure you want to proceed? Yes. Relatively soon, we are going to get a new party member, and when we get a new party member, we will get a new ability when it comes to the career sphere, which is the ability to moonlight, which means you can level up 2 jobs at once. So that probably would have made my job leveling a bit quicker, but oh well. What's happening? I was here to see Khalid. We've come here to offer our prayers. It is all we can do. May the heavens watch over and protect our beloved elder and the people of this humble village. What happened to the elder? What happened? Where is Master Hadid? And what could he be doing? Surely his father should be his priority at this point. He has always been the type to dash off, of course, but at a time such as this, his place is here in the village. How can you say such a thing? Hadid is trying to find a way to help his father, to help everyone in the village. Once he locates the serpent, he will be able to save the queen and all our menfolk from the monsters. And he will return shortly. Of that I am certain. Absolutely certain. Okay, so the old fella's dying. Okay, good to know. I fear that this is the end of my husband. He has not been able to open his eyes since his collapse. Yes, this is it. This is his time. Are you like, I have healing magic. I could try and help him if you want. Please, you must pay your final respects. This is what he would wish. Why does the crying echo and nothing else? That's what they built their residences for. It's the main thing they built their buildings for, is to echo only crying. If only Hadid were here to do so also. Elder Khalid is laying on the bed. He looks exhausted and is fast asleep. Right, well, nothing I can do. So we might as well continue on.
Oh.
Like the sands.
Huh?
But dude, how did he figure out about his dad? Who told him about his dad? Also Zeko? Finally have internet at work. Still can't do anything though, since apparently need extra stuff to set up printers. Printers are, in my personal opinion, printers are like, there's all this talk about like AI these days. The first artificial intelligence we ever created was printers. I am fully aware that they are entirely sentient of what they are, they despise it, and that is why they make our lives a living hell. As like petty revenge, it's the only thing they can do. Indeed, my boy, welcome home. But I fear your father. I... Well, do not just stand there. It's okay, fuck, calm down. I'm surprised he's okay with the wolf being in here as his father is on his deathbed. I had a strange sense that something was wrong. This is why I returned. Do you think it could have been? He could have been. Never mind. Thank you for paying your respects. Do not expect a response. He breathes still, but his eye is no longer open. He seems fine. I mean, he doesn't seem fine, but he's not dead. Khalid. Father. Hadid. Dear Hadid. I am not much longer for this world. That much I fear is obvious. I am glad you have returned, and our guests from afar also. I thank you for coming.
Curses.
Father, please, you cannot leave us yet. The time is not right. I have yet to discover the location of the serpent. Queen Fertiti is still far from saved. If you are not here to ensure the safety of the village, I will be unable to continue my search. You have yet to locate the serpent. I see. Wait. That's sparkling. What could it be? Please, the object you carry. Show it to me. Quickly. Yes. Put it on his chest. Pichipu shows Khalid the skull. Surely not. Hadid, do you remember the tales of the serpent? The ones you enjoyed as a boy? How was the creature always described? With two great golden horns atop its head, yes? Can there be any other creature so endowed? Look at this skull. Look at its horns. This can mean only one thing. The serpent has long since perished. Not necessarily. We brought this from the future, so like not necessarily. Thank you. At least now we know for certain. It is little wonder you could not find the beast, Hadid. It no longer lives. Hadid, you must end your fruitless search and take your rightful place as the elder of Al-Balad. But father, you must forget about the serpent. You must surely see that it is lost cause. And while I understand your desperation to rescue the queen, his sister. I fear that nothing can be done. We must focus instead on ensuring that we desert dwellers do not die out altogether. You must become Elder of Al-Balad, for this village requires your protection. You must take my place. You must. I cannot. I refuse. You are not dying, father. You cannot. You cannot abandon your village, your people, at a time as this. You are our elder. You are Elder Khalid. Your work is not yet complete. No, it is not yet complete. Which is why you must complete it. My son and the heir. My wandering friends, I fear I must ask another favor of you. We desert dwellers traditionally send our elders into the next life by entrusting their remains to the loving embrace of Mother Nihil. But when my body is committed to the waters, I would ask you also return the skull of the serpents to the river which gave it life. All life comes from the Nihil, and it is to the Nihil that it must return. Khalid! My apologies. I must ask you to leave. Right, catch up on chat. I still hate phone keyboards. If it autocorrects, it sticks the misspelled one after it. That's mad. I mean, it could be a bicorn, the unicorn's long-lost relative, or in this world, it could be a bunnycorn, or boonicorn. My father is dead. I must inform the people of the village. Why must I be spared? It would probably be better. Oh, it'd probably be better to leave her alone at a time like this. She's having a rough day. She's having a rough week. She's having a rough however long it's been since her daughter disappeared. How's yourself?
No.
Thank you all for assembling here. It is my sad duty to inform you that our beloved village elder, my father Khalid, is no more. Tomorrow his body will be returned to the waters of the Nihil as tradition dictates. In the meantime, we shall return to our homes and make the necessary preparations. That is all I have to say for now. I will speak more in the morning. Ujipu and his friends spend a sleepless night at the elder's residence. Probably should have spent it at someone else's residence. I mean, the dude just died. You give him a bit of a break, like. Soft sobbing can be heard throughout the night, carried on the desert breeze. Then morning comes. Wow, we get to help carry the coffin? It's a bit of an honor, isn't it? It would appear that everyone is gathered. Very well. Let us set out for the banks of the Nihil. Is this like gonna be an escort quest? Oh, no. We just teleport here. Cool.
It is time. Let the ceremony begin.
Should go get the trumpet.
Mighty
Should go
Mother
get the trumpet
Nile,
player.
we have come here today to humbly request that you welcome Elder Khalid back into your life-giving embrace.
No word of a lie, when I heard the old man voice first, I thought it was
He was
Khalid.
a man who followed the path of virtue. We ask that you take his body into your depths and carry him into the next life. Let him ride your gentle currents to the lands of paradise, and then back into this, the realm of the living, when the time comes for his rebirth.
Beloved Elder, dear Father,
Don't know why.
I hereby vow to grant your dying wish, to carry out your final request.
Though not the other sound effects as far as I can tell, which is weird.
Elder Khalid has returned to Mother Nile.
Say something.
I hereby humbly take his place. From this day forth, I will do my best to serve you all as Elder of Al-Balad.
I can't see any doubling of the audio. And it's just the voices sound like they're coming in twice, doesn't it? Sounds grand to me. Here, let me...
I solemnly swear to honor him and to preserve his memory. I ask you all for your assistance in achieving this aim.
A new elder is born to us! A new elder is born to us!
Elder Hadid!
You have our undying support.
I trust that you remember the request my father made of you, wanderers. The great serpent has perished. Though you possess its skull, its soul has long since departed. We must both let go. For my part, I have resolved to build a great raft, with the aid of which we may traverse the Nile without the mighty creature.
Wait, Nile is how you pronounce that? I mean, yeah, Egypt, Nile, I get it, but like, that's how you pronounce Nihil? Nile? Okay.
For your part, you must relinquish the serpent's skull as my father requested. Return it to the waters that gave it life.
Yeah. We'll watch the end of this cutscene and then I'm probably gonna like just restart the PC. Hopefully that'll fix something. I don't fucking know. Like if it doesn't, then like there's just no stream tonight, I guess, because I don't know what's happened. Slabs has decided it doesn't want to fucking record locally, and then it's done all this shit with the audio. I don't know. He floats the skull.
Now, both the
Floats.
serpent and my father are at peace.
Very buoyant skull, made out of styrofoam.
Come, we return to the village.
Something is happening. By the sands, behold, the Nile. It is...
That skull got bigger.
What? What in... It is a miracle. I can hardly believe what I am seeing.
You did guess it, yeah.
The serpent lives.
The serpent better not be able to fucking speak in full articulated English.
The serpent! It seems impossible. But no, this cannot be a dream. By all the powers of the heavens, praise be to the unseen force that watches over the world. And of course, to you, young friend. And to you, his companions. This miracle is thanks to you all. Now, at last, we have a chance. We must seize this opportunity. Fellow desert dwellers, I apologize. But I cannot become your elder.
Holy amalgamation of animal. I mean, that's what fantasy animals are a lot of the time.
The serpent has risen. I must ride upon its back and go to the aid of our queen. When I return triumphant, then shall I honor my father's wishes and fulfill my destiny.
Yes, yes, Hadid. Go do what you must. We believe in you.
I shall. Now, serpent, do you understand the words of men? Please, permit me to ride upon your back. We must journey upstream and rescue Queen Fertiti.
Oh, thank God the fucking dragon doesn't speak English.
Now,
This would appear to be our destination. Alas, we do not have much time. Come, we must hurry. We must be prepared for anything. Also, now that I think about it, when we were complaining about the audio earlier, you were saying it was from here. You were saying, I think it was like you could hear the water. Was it? Like, was it before the lag spike? A little bit? There Hadid goes, running off on his own again. Honestly, doesn't that man know the meaning of the word teamwork? I guess we've got no choice. Come on, Tushy Poo, we'd better go and try to catch up with him before he gets himself killed. Wasn't there? There was a gold shiny up here last time.
right.
What has happened to you? Are you injured? Thank the heavens. You are a desert dweller, are you not? I am. Tell me, what has happened here? Water sounds about the same as before. I think it's just how it sounds, maybe. We must pray to him. If we do not, Queen Fertiti will be... Oh, but I alone cannot. I cannot. Calm yourself. You must explain everything that has happened. Start from the beginning. I am utterly devoted to the spirit of the land, as is Queen Fertiti. Alas, when we were captured by the monsters, we were forced to offer prayers and dedications to the great evil instead. Each such prayer that the spirit maidens offered up causes the monster's power to grow. The fiends become more powerful with every passing day. But we have little choice. We were told that if we did not pray, we would be killed. Despite this, Queen Fertiti refused, and as punishment she was taken from us and imprisoned somewhere. Somewhere within the likeness. I must hurry to her. And you are? Ah, I see that you carry the seal. Then it seems my people owe you a great debt.
Script? Thought you'd try and fly the coop, did you? Well, you couldn't have made a more half-cocked attempt at it. You're lucky we're wing-credibly nice. Go on, flap along back to your little friends and get the praying to the Demon King. And who might you be, hmm? Whoever you are, you're dead ducks now. So get in a row. We were just looking for some fresh sacrifices.
This is going to sting. Knew I had it in me.
You always had it in you, Maribel. I always believed in you.
What? What? How? Who are you?
Thank you so much. Oh, you are injured. Perhaps I can be of assistance? The party's wounds are healed. Please, do not concern yourself any further with me. I am but a humble spirit maiden with a trifling gift for healing. You must dedicate your energies to saving Queen Fertiti. Having seen you fight, I know that you have the strength required. And you must rescue my fellow maidens also. They helped me to escape, and as I was the youngest among them. But I cannot feel joy or relief while my sisters are still held captive and forced to pray to the darkest of all beings. Hey, butter. Alright, I'm gonna hate cutting all of this together. Because not only do I have to cut it all together, right? I have to cut it all together after I download each individual file from Twitch. And then I have to cut around it like so much. Because I haven't left good ideas for myself where like the cuts are or anything. I haven't given myself any visual indicators, so I'm just going to have to watch like all of the different clips and try and piece them together. Anyone watching this on YouTube, I hope you appreciate it. Okay. So I'm assuming we drop down from up above to get that chest. And that chest. Also, a bit weird that they have us. They gave us like a lady who heals us as thanks when like we're right next to a statue that heals us anytime. The door is sealed with a mysterious power. We'll go on a limb and say all the doors are sealed with mysterious powers. That's a penguin. That's a penguin. Twitchy Poo reads the inscription on the stone. Should you wish for an audience with the spirit of the land, first you must prove that you have the trust of the desert dwellers. Next you must show your knowledge of the path of virtue, the road the noble people of the sands take through life. Follow the path through the statues, one for each step on the way to virtue. Succeed and the spirit of the land shall open before you. There's a small indentation in the stone. It seems to have something meant to be placed there. Do you want to put the seal of the sands? Yes. Twitchy Poo places the seal in the destination. A rumbling noise can be heard. It sounds like something heavy is moving. What in the world was that noise? Don't you fucking start talking about weird noises now as well, Maribel. That's the last fucking thing I need. I thought the whole building was about to come down. Come on, let's go and see what's happened. The lion is the strongest of all creatures. I'm not sure about this way of virtue stuff, but follow the path around the statues. That seems clear enough. Now, do you think there might be something around here that tells us which route to take? Looking for it, Maribel. Oh, that's... No, didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to stand on it. I was trying to, like... Statue of the Lion. Is this a penguin? Statue of a bird. Looks like a penguin. Looks like there's a switch triggered by standing on it. Okay. The bird soars into the sky. The wings are a bit big for a penguin. Fair. I'll give you that. They're also very, like, veiny and butterfly-ish. Well, like, look at that head. That is the head of a penguin. I imagine maybe it's supposed to be like some kind of eagle, but... Anyway, tortoise. Tortoise will outlive us all. The snake sheds its skin and is reborn. So I'm assuming... What's down here? Accursed monsters. They swore to us that the queen would be freed if we worked for them. It's a pile of broken bones covered in mud.
Oh!
This is the end for me. I wish only that I could have seen my mother's face once more before I passed. I could use a heal magic on you if you want. Oh, it's an unexpected. Jesus fuck.
Oh!
Huh? They enslave mere children as yourselves now? Does their villainy know no bounds? Now that the likeness of the great evil has been completed, they have no need for any of us. If you are able, you would do well to attempt to flee this place. A black fate awaits those who remain. Okay, so that's the only downstairs bit. So what is it says about the lion again? The lion is the strongest of all creatures. The bird soars into the sky. The tortoise will outlive us all. And the snake is rebirth. Pichipu examines the stone. The first step on the path of virtue requires strength of character. Strength of character comes only from kindness. The path of virtue leads next to a long life filled with wisdom. But no matter how long a man's life, it cannot go on forever, which is why the path of virtue leads to in the end to heaven, and the paradise which awaits the pious man. And those who have followed the path correctly, it continues beyond heaven on into rebirth, where it begins anew. Okay, so I know it's this, 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 this. Cool.
Warlock, this spirit of the land has some serious power. You're not wrong. Must be all those prayers people around here are always offering to him. He must be cock-a-hoop with all the adoration day in, day out. And it's feathering the nest of the Demon King. Now we've given the statue a facelift. It's glowing brighter every day. And you know what that means? More power for Satesh the Punisher. Ah, Satesh. And for us. We'll be ruling the roost before long. Scree! All hail the spirit of the land. Scree! All hail the Demon King. All hail the soon-to-be most powerful flock in the world. I don't think birds are called... Well, yeah, no, I was about to say I don't think birds are called flocks because I was thinking of like a flock of sheep, but I suppose there are flocks of birds, aren't there? Scree! Yeah, long may the spirit of the land's stupid worshippers continue to make the Demon King stronger, cockeyed fools. Scree! Those all seem like very, very nice sorts. Ooh, I think this is the first goodie bag we've come across. He looks cool. They gave him like they gave him a felt texture.
This is going to sting. Hoya! All in a day's work.
Also, Kira, if it happens again, please let me know, like, as soon as you think audio is doubled or sounds weird in any way. That would be appreciated. Thank you.
Hoya!
Did she just say heck when she
All in a
summons
day's
lightning?
work.
Ooh, is that shield good for anyone? Nope.
Yeah. Oh, hatta! Zapple! Easy peasy.
You'd assume a fella running around in a fursuit would actually be more electricity prone than usual because all like static and stuff. Oh, she learned Giga Slash. Cool. Ooh. Closer heart. So this gives a spell crit chance of 10%, whereas this gives a crit, makes the bearer's critical spells 50% more effective. Problem here is that I think their voices are supposed to sound a bit roomy in here. Yeah, I don't know.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, they do sound like, it does sound like the room is like, you know, that they're in a big room and that there's a bit of reverb. It's not an echo, it sounds a bit like they're in a box. To be fair there, yeah. Yeah, no, I get what you mean.
All in a day's work.
Yeah, it's like high, it sounds like they're in a room with high roofs, basically.
Easy peasy.
At a certain point, I think I've kind of gotten to the point where I don't really care anymore. Like, if the audio is double, the audio is double. That's unfortunate, but like, at least it's fucking working, you know? I don't want to have to keep doing this.
So, all in the temple palace perished.
Like, the audience that this is intended for, like, the people I am making these videos for shouldn't care.
Whether you believe it or not, it is the truth. None of the inhabitants of the temple palace remain. If you allowed yourself to be imprisoned here in the hopes of keeping your subjects alive, well, I'm afraid that did not happen.
I am so terribly tired. I had thought that I could buy them some time. That my people might rise up and drive the monsters from the desert, but the fiends had no intention of honoring their bargain. All the time I wasted flattering them, attempting to curry their favor. All was for nothing. I have failed in my duty to my subjects. I have failed in my duty to the spirit of the land.
Pretty cool hat.
My life.
I think you're just not getting to see it from front on.
I see the contempt in which you hold me, and I understand it. If it pleases you, take up the nearest blade and...
I don't think she's supposed to be that old.
You said the jewels the monsters used to plunge the desert into darkness are somewhere above us, yes?
Wait! You mean to leave? You cannot go anywhere with injuries such as yours.
Your subjects have not all perished. There are those here and in Al-Balad who still believe in you. I will tell no one of what was spoken of here, of your desire to throw away your life. People should not hear such things of their queen.
Oh, I think that's only the second Urn Spectre that we've come up against in the wild.
Dodge this!
I really regret Maribel getting Giga Slash. She's gonna be like Kirat in Dragon Quest 2 now, she's just gonna use it all the time. I thought that was gonna be an Urn Spectre. Ooh, Mercury's bandana. Which is an accessory. It's wonders for agility. That does defense as well, kind of. I suppose we should go talk to the Queen, shouldn't we? Maribel, you were not going to have any fucking MP left. Twitchpoo reads the inscription. True royalty never chooses the path least painful to itself. Okay, so walk... Ah! So you have to walk through the lightning. Okay. I really love the goodie bags. Or the bag of laughs, or whatever they are. They look so cool. Like, the texture on them is so nice.
Huh?
And who might you be? Are you acquaintances of Hadith's? I am sorry that you had to witness such a shameful display. As I am sure you know by now, I am Fertiti, Queen of the Desert. And my temporary embarrassment is immaterial. Far more important is Hadid's life. If you are his friends, you must go after him. He goes to face Satesh the Punisher, the merciless brute who has inflicted such suffering on us all. And he goes alone. That's his own choice, to be fair. Like, we asked him to stay with us, he refused. I am told I told him of the 2 rubies embedded by Satesh in the face of the great likeness that plunged our realm into darkness. And I told him too that removing them may yet save the desert from its black fate. Despite my protestations at his injuries, he headed. On hearing this, he chose the only path open to a man of virtue. He chose to act. But any who touch the rubies will surely face Satesh's wrath. And alone, he does not stand a chance. You must go to his aid, and you must hurry. Please, take this with you. What does this do? It was dropped by one of the monsters. I do not know what door it opens, but I suspect that it may be of use to you. Now go, and may the spirit of the land bestow his protection upon you.
Thank you for the heal. Maribel needed that MP. Everything will go back to normal once we pull the Demon King's eyes out. Come on, Tushy Poo, let's go.
Yeah, let's go pull out the Demon King's eyes. That's what we're doing tonight. I also like the bit of ground that fell away. Ooh, Jesus.
Right.
That's what magma does.
Here I come.
Yeah, I like that the bit of ground that fell away.
Let's
Jesus. Stays falling away. I kind of thought we'd come up here and it would be gone. Look at all of those chests.
Let's go.
He calls on that special summon. Holy, what the fuck is that? Clash me? Clash me uses that healing feeling. Okay. Sure. Violet magic water. No. It's Cannabox. Maribel's passion for heroin burns brightly. Yeah. She loves heroines. Ooh, Assassin's Dagger. I can't imagine that's good for anyone, but it looks cool. 121. 5% chance to instantly kill an enemy when attacking. 10% chance of surprising an enemy increased by 10%. Not bad. Can he use that? He can, but it's worse. So yeah, like the first, hour? First hour and a half maybe of this stream is going to be a right pain in my arse to have to edit around. That's a problem for future me. Probably on Friday. I'll probably download the videos tonight. I'll download the recordings tonight.
Right, time for today's prayers. Flit up those stairs and tell the Demon King you think he's cock of the walk. Oh, and your little friend who tried to run away will be joining you before long. She won't dare to say boo to a goose now.
Might we at least wait until our sister has returned before beginning? We will not be able to concentrate on our prayers until we know that she is safe. Yes, please. if you could give us just a little more time.
You're joking, aren't you? Satash would turn me into a hat if he thought I was being nice to you. Get a move on.
Very well, but I must ask one last question first. Queen Fertiti, is she safe? You must tell us. We will not be able to focus on our prayers at all until we know that she is alive and well.
You lot seem suspiciously desperate to put off your prayers today. What exactly is going on?
That was a man in a kigurumi a minute ago. That was a man in a big fursuit earlier. Now he's a skeleton. I thought that would be an inspected. To be fair, I'm kind of expecting that I'm kind of anticipating that every urn in here will be an inspected, but I suppose they're mostly in the wild around here. Stop using Giga Slash. We're about to fight a boss. Stop using Giga Slash. She definitely says heck when she casts lightning. Okay, so I'll have to go outside. I'd say I'll probably have to like go outside, go around, and come back in. I have to go out down the south and then back in and at the west.
All in a day's work.
Multi-heal. I love that magma move. It looks so cool.
Dodge this! Easy peasy.
Alright, rough leveled up. Kamikaze bracer. Already had one of those. That is a hell of a face. That is a hell of a face. Like... why are there stairs why are there stairs leading up to his ears? Like... the entrance into his face is through his giant gawping mouth. Why are there stairs up to his ears? I'm very interested to see where those stairs end up going. Because like the way I'm assuming it goes is that I'm going to go in through this door, right? And then the stairs up will take me to his mouth and I'll exit out of his mouth. And then like we're going up the stairs into his ears, presumably? How else are any heroes going to pull out his eyes? Fair point. It really does, like, and I know it's not, right? But like, because like obviously this is the whole center point of the building. But it really does feel like this bit, the bit we're standing on right now, especially those stairs, it all feels like scaffolding. How do I get down there? Kind of thought I'd jump off from up here. Game doesn't seem to want me to let me drop down. Maybe when I have the magic carpet. Remember the magic carpet that they took from us?
Who are you exactly? We won't have you sticking your beaks in.
One chimera? Oh, Jesus. Show mercy.
All in a day's work.
Do you know who I feel sorry for as well, actually, is Mystic. Because Mystic watches these streams on Twitch. She watches the VoDs on Twitch, I think. And like trying to keep track of which one of these to watch is going to be almost impossible.
Where did you nuisances hatch from? I thought we dealt with all the humans who could put up a fight.
Ladies, thank you. We desert dwellers owe you a great debt. I pray it will not be long before this accursed idol is destroyed forever.
Yes.
You saved us. Thank you. We heard whisperings of a desert dweller on the floor above attempting to destroy the likeness of the great evil. We were doing our best to occupy the monsters in order to buy him the time to achieve his noble aim.
I hope he's all right by himself. As long as he's not injured or anything.
What's got into Hadid running off like that? Come on, Twitchy Poo, let's catch up with him and smash his stupid likeness to smithereens. I mean, you can't say what's gotten into him when, like, this has been his character from the moment we fucking met him.
Such a shame that I should come along just as you were about to remove those rubies and save the desert. What a pitiful sight. What's the matter with you? Can't you stand? You should have known better than to attack one such as I in your weakened state, worm. Not that you would have stood a chance even at full strength. My power is great and growing greater by the day.
Does look cool.
And it's all thanks to the prayers your precious spirit maidens offer up on our behalf. You've brought some friends along. Then I suppose that means I have some more killing to do.
Remember when we were in Ballymalloy and there was like, because I made the decision to give the child a doll before he willfully gave it back to me. But when I made the decision to first give him the doll, he that caused the boss fight to be easier. Remember that? I wish the game did more of that. Like things that I could do that would make fights different or easier or less, not easier, but like less difficult, more fair. He is strong, too strong. You should flee while you still can. Ugh. You'd swear you'd never seen us fight. Battle tactics. Come, let us have some fun. don't like his wings. I kind of prefer when dragons have that like single like fingernail going down the middle of the wing. Just like plain wings, I don't know if I'm a fan of. Alright, what do I got? Pyre of Fire, which isn't going to be good on him. Lightning Storm will work. That's all I have. And that costs 20? Okay. Okay, that gave him some kind of debuff. That's good. Let's kabuff everyone on our side.
Come on!
10 damage? Oof. Restores all allies' HP and status elements and revives any maybe I'll wait. Can I fizzle him? No. I can whoosh him though. Zap will work. Giga Slash will work. He's very weak to lightning, which, you know, he's covered in bronze and he's a flying creature, so like fair. But yeah, let's kabuff again. Probably don't need to, but better safe than sorry. Skills buff. And now, let's see what Zap does, and then we'll compare it to Giga Slash, because, like, they basically cost the same.
This is going to sting.
279. His lightning resistance returns to normal, so that's what that was. He was weak to lightning. Wow, he did 3 damage there. That's mad.
Dodge this!
Okay, so Zap actually does more to him. Never mind, he's dead. Might be a bit over-leveled. I didn't think I was over-leveled. I'm assuming it's the jobs, like, because I haven't been leveling, right? So, like, where I've been leveling my vocations was, like, a place where I was only getting, like, 1 or 2 XP per fight, but I was getting, like, 5... I was getting to 5 vocation points with every fight I did. So I was just going there because it was really quick, and because I wouldn't, like, level up. So I haven't really gained any levels since the last stream. And when I was looking into it, I think I'm like, at least I used to be. I think I was like around the level that the game recommended for where I am in the game. Or what the guides were recommending for where I am in the game. So like, I have to imagine the reason he died so easily is just because I had access to a lot of fucking lightning spells. Like if I was mostly fire based, I imagine that would be a lot more, that would have been a lot longer fight for me. But I was just able to put like 300 damage on him per turn, so. Also the buff and the kabuff really helped. Because like, what was that? He did like 3 damage to me with his multi-fists.
No! How could you defeat me? Damn you! No!
You did it. Now, please. You must hurry. Remove the rubies. Please.
Should we like look after you first, maybe?
Hadid! You are alive!
Please, do not concern yourself with me. The rubies, they must be removed.
So these are the heroes who defeated mighty Setesh. Extraordinary. But never mind that. There is no time to waste. The moment we have awaited for so long is finally at hand. The rubies that form the great evil's eyes may be removed, and the curse afflicting the desert lifted. Will you do me the honor of assisting in the removal of these blighted gems, and the liberation of my people?
Yeah, well, Kira, do you want me to say no? Just to see, just to see how the game works it out. Honestly, one of these days we will do... We will probably do one of these where it's like, the game wants you to say yes. Okay, I'll say no, it's just to be funny. And then the game will be like, oh, you said no. Well, let's go down this entirely different path then. And I'm like, wait, no. No. Wait, no. That's how we end up with Dragon Quest Builders. It's because someone thought it'd be funny to take up the fucking Dark Lord on his... Or someone thought it'd be funny to take up the Dragon Lord on his offer. And now half the world is, well, not half the world. All the world is in darkness because, like, he betrayed you, obviously, because he's a bad guy. Obviously, he betrayed you. Yes. Of course I will help.
I shall remove the ruby on the right. Please, you must remove the one on the left.
Do we have to do it in unison?
You understand what you must do, yes? First, I will remove this ruby. Then you must remove the one on your side.
I don't see why we need to both be up here. Like, I could just remove the one on your side and then remove the one on my side. Like, no offense to you, love, but like... One, you don't have any tools, so you're doing this with your hand. And those things are like... they're fitted into where they are. They're not loose, like. You're gonna need to, like, wrench them out of there. Which, doing with your bare hands seems almost impossible. Or you could use magic.
Now, remove the other. And bring light back to the desert.
Honestly, I prefer them when they had the rubies in them. When they don't have the rubies in them, they're kind of terrifying. Chichipu stares into the eye of the likeness of the great evil. The ruby is glowing, giving off an airy, malevolent light. Remove it? Yeah. Chichipu reaches out and removes the ruby from the likeness's eye socket. A blood ruby.
An emission of evil energies is causing the likeness to crumble.
No.
Come,
no, they're...
We must hurry. We must escape.
No, there are chests inside the likeness. I didn't know the likeness was going to crumble.
Spirit of the land, please, do not forsake those who have faithfully followed the path of virtue.
Jesus Christ. Oh, well, Hadid's dead anyway. Oh, Ruff's dog is okay. Ruff's dog was swimming. Hadid is dead though, he was face down. Praise the spirit of the land. I had worried that after so long in the water you might not regain consciousness. But all is well, it seems. Now, if you will excuse me. Jesus, lady, it's not rocket science. How does that crown stay on her head? Clearly it has a strap. Clearly there's a chin strap. Like, if there's anything I know about ancient Egyptian monarchs, it's that they were all bald because of lice and ticks and stuff. So they almost all of them had shaved heads and like wore wigs. So like that hair is not her hair. That hat is sewn into that hairpiece, and it's like tied around her chin probably. Like the hairpieces. Or maybe it's just a wig, like it's just fitted to her, you know, like a normal wig. Trying to remember Ophelia as in Octopath Ophelia? Jesus, it's been ages since I've seen Octopath. How long has it been since Funguson played Octopaths? Like 2 weeks? But yeah, Hadid is definitely dead. Look at how long he was floating through the water face down.
Oh,
Please, I appreciate your joy, but please do not squeeze me so tightly. All of a sudden, the earth began to tremble and we were enveloped with a blinding light. When I regained consciousness, I was here. It's all thanks to Her Majesty. Her powers are truly wondrous.
Oh!
My beloved, you are alive. I had spent so long alone, I almost had given up hope. Why are you not with the other priestesses?
Yes.
We should have surely perished if it had not been for the queen. She is a most wonderful person. Truly, no one could deny this.
Well,
The villagers asked that I revive you, our guests and savior first of all. I am certain that Hadid too would have insisted on this. It's been a rough day for Hadid's mom. Her husband died, her son dies. My boy is truly a hero. You know this better than most, of course. Normality has been restored to the desert, and Queen Fertiti has been saved. We are all terribly grateful for your efforts, and I am terribly proud of my boy. You have been saved, I see. As have the young men, and Queen Fertiti also. Surely the Great Spirit will not forsake our new elder. Surely. We must pray for him. Pick up your git. Hadid is lying on the ground. He's not moving, because he was face down in the river and he's dead. O Spirit of the land, I ask that you hear my prayer, that you perform this small miracle for your humble and virtuous servant. I know Kazing, if anyone's interested, just apropos of nothing. Please, restore breath to his body. Oh, she also knows Kazing. Okay.
Now,
Hadid! Oh, heavens be praised, Hadid! Do you think her mother is a bit upset that they sent her husband down the river when her daughter could have used Kazing on the husband? It was you who revived me? Why would you do such a thing after I do not understand. All who dwell in the desert are my subjects, and it is my duty to care for them. As your queen, I have no right to deny you my aid, nor would I wish to. Thank you.
I say,
Now, I am certain that there is much for us to discuss, but perhaps we should do so back in the village. You must be tired, Your Majesty. All of us must. All of you must. Come, let us return to Al-Balad.
Everyone returns to the village, where a feast is held to celebrate the return of the queen and appoint the new elder. Tuchipu and his friends are hailed as heroes for helping Hadid to save the desert, and many a toast is drunk to their good health. Then the morning comes. Ah, you have awoken already. I was expecting that perhaps you would need to rest for longer. Everyone looked so happy during the banquet, didn't they? It's amazing the difference a bit of peace can make. Coming here was worth it in the end, even if my skin got all dried up and crinkly in the heat. You have awoken, and at the perfect time. I have just finished perusing the funds to see if we have enough for the rebuilding of the temple palace. What do you mean, if you have enough? There's no way this place has a trade-based economy. Like, where are you getting money from? Why do you even have money? There's like 16 of you in the village. Just like agree to like do things because you're doing it for the good of everyone. Money shouldn't exist in this society. Who are you trading with? After all, to leave it in its current monster-ravaged condition is simply out of the question. Incidentally, the serpent has not been seen since the likeness of great evil was destroyed. It seems the noble creature has disappeared once more. I wonder if perhaps it came to us on the orders of the spirit of the land, and its work complete has now returned to whence it came. But I digress. People of Al-Balad are most grateful to you for all you have done. I, too, thank you from the bottom of my heart. As a small gesture of our appreciation, we wish to offer you the treasures of our storeroom. Feel free to collect them at your convenience. You mean the women? I thought it was women you had in the storeroom. But I can't be looking after like 3 or 4 women. I have enough to be doing. I don't even have a job. I pray that they will prove useful to you in your adventures. Farewell, and may the spirit of the land guide you always. Did you hear that, Twitchy Poo? The deed said we could take whatever we find in the storeroom. What a great guy. What a great guy. The sun this morning is ever so bright, dazzlingly so. Thank you for following us. Thank you for allowing us to enjoy such glorious sunshine once more. We were oppressed by the darkness for so very long. You're very cheery for a woman whose husband died yesterday. Yeah, build a theater and put on a concert with all the villagers, like a proper village. Probably go talk to the queen before we leave. Also, she's very done up, like attire-wise and all the gold, for someone that lives in a house that I wouldn't be surprised if you told me Luke Skywalker lived in it.
Well,
a very good day to you. I wish to thank you, of course, but words cannot express the gratitude I feel. Once a degree of normality has returned to my kingdom, I will ensure that you are suitably rewarded for your efforts. In the meantime, I am afraid that I have another favor to ask of you. I believe you still have one of the blood rubies removed from the likeness of the great evil, yes? I would like to entrust it to you for safekeeping. I will ensure that the other is stored safely away from where none may find it. In this way, we may ensure that the 2 accursed jewels are never again united, as I fear they might otherwise be. Thank you. Once again, I am in your debt. I was gonna say you should give me both the gems, because there's no way like the demons are going to be able to take them off of me, but given how RPGs work, there'll probably be like a cutscene happen where I get the shit kicked out of me by a monster that I could have beaten in like with one hand tied behind my back, and he'll like take the gem off me or something. So yeah, it's probably not a good idea for me to have both gems.
Our nomadic friends. It would appear that we have much to thank you for. Our new elder has instructed me to allow you free entry to the storeroom. Please, be my guest.
Ah, tablet, right. And more importantly, a mini medal. Ooh, rune staff. That sounds like it's good for you. Do you want a rune staff? You do want a rune staff. What does this do? Can be used in battle to slightly strengthen your allies' defense. Cool. Cool. Blue fragment. Oh, there's Digby. Ah, I'm glad it's you. I realized I hadn't yet thanked you for bringing me here. Sorry about that. Also, there's also something I need to tell you. Now, I hope you don't consider me rash or reckless, but I've decided to stay here. I wasn't bringing you back anyway, so that's probably for the best for you. I have no relatives or dependents back in my world, so it's not as if I have anyone who will miss me. And I won't miss archaeology either. Grabbling around in a fog of ignorance, barely making any progress. When all the knowledge I seek is right here. All of it! Can you imagine how happy that makes me? I think you were scrubbing around in a fog of ignorance because you were shit at it as being an archaeologist. I don't think that's archaeology's problem. In just a few hours in this world, I have learned more than I managed an entire career back home. Yeah, it's easier to understand the past when you can just ask the people who were there, isn't it? Yeah. When you don't have to try or have any skill or research abilities. I never imagined I could feel so happy and fulfilled. And it's all down to you. Thank you. Thank you. No, that reminds me. I have a favor to ask. If you ever happen to visit the dig site again, could you give this to the guard who works there? He always worked so hard, bless him. I imagine he's still standing in front of the entrance, making sure no one gets into the site. Oh, care package. Thanks again for everything. I hope you have a safe journey and that you can find whatever it is you're looking for that will bring you happiness. Take care. Farewell. See you, Digby. Glad we talked to Digby, huh? Not something I thought I'd ever say. Right, let's go back to the bank. Oh. Okay, so we weren't able to get those two chests, and I don't know why. Dixie Kitty had a comic about that recently. Dude travels back in time to the Iron Age and accidentally gave spoilers for the magnetic compass. Okay, so we can't go. So the temple is gone. So we missed out on whatever those two chests were. I hope they weren't important. Are there always manticores in a desert, or is that new? Or no, it's an infanticore, but still. Well, they did say that the serpent is gone now, so yeah, I'm assuming there is no way to get back to the temple complex. It's just gone now. That's a bit of a shame. I'll have to look up what was in those chests. Maybe you can go there in the modern time? Maybe. That'd be nice. You, the newly restored island. Before we do that, we will go to the castle. See how we're getting on with mini medals.
Oh.
Allow me to take care of them. Let me to take them off your hands. You have 2 mini medals so far. You've handed in over 30. I can give you a canny cap. If you handed in 31, if you hand in 35, I can give you a glombolero. Anytime I get a glombolero in any of these games, it's always too fucking late. By the time I get them, they're no longer useful to me. Ooh, magical might. This hoary hat belonged to an ancient sage and boosts maximum MP when worn. Well, we know who that's going to anyway. Our defense will go down, but oh well. It is nice that it drops us outside Pilchard Bay. Alright, where are we going? We are going... up north. Good thing the boat is made out of fireproof wood. Ah, fuck. Another bloody island where I can't sail down the river of it because...
Here I come! Light of the hero! Let's go!
Because they're like reefs or whatever. Because there are reefs around the mouth of the river. Hey, level 4 priest. One thing I've learned from doing leveling job vocations is that when you run out of space, or like if say if an item drops from an enemy, right? Like medicinal leaf drops from an enemy, or medicinal herb or whatever drops from an enemy. You already have 99 medicinal herbs. It just destroys that medicinal herb. I have destroyed so many medicinal herbs. It's boiling, it's burning, it's blistering hot. Oh, my poor skin, I'll be all as red as a lobster in the morning. Let's leg it for the palace, Twitchy Poo. I'll bet it'll be cooler there than out here, and we can meet the queen while we're at it. It doesn't seem like that warm, honestly. Okay, here I suppose it's kind of warm. You know, I will say all of these places that we're going to in the future or in the present, they've really done a hell of a job dealing with their monster problem. Like, there are no monsters. Ooh, is there always an oasis? I feel like the oasis is new. Ooh, there's a place to the south. What's the oasis about? What's that? I've never come across a teleportal in any of these places before. What's that about? Is this gonna bring me into the past? Oh, it's one of these. Cool. By the time we unlocked another one of these, it's been fucking ages. Okay, so we've unlocked the yellow one. That's nice. They teleport you to the weirdest places. Like this one teleports to the oasis in Al-Balad. Another one like teleports to like Rainbow Cove. They teleport to the weirdest places. Okay, we're not gonna bother going into the village. I was gonna go straight into the village, but we're going to go back onto the boat. We're gonna go around to the south of the island because I'm very intrigued by that entrance to the south of the island, about what the fuck that is. Yeah, there is no space to carry whatever that was. What was it? It doesn't even tell me. But whatever it was, I didn't have any space to carry it, so it just gets eliminated. So much wasted loot. And that is also wasted loot. What was that? Seed of Therapeus, which I think gives MP. Al-Shalal. What is that? Oh, it's a yellow fragment. Gold fragment? Ooh. We've never seen a gold fragment before, Kirat. We've seen yellow fragments, but that's our first gold one. What the fuck is that? Is that ice? What is that? Is that a building frozen in ice? Is that the ancient... Is that like the likeness of the holy... of the spirit of the land frozen in ice? There is no response. It's a skeleton. Yeah, obviously. See, bits of it, I'm looking at it and I'm like, does it have a sail? Is that a boat? But then, like, you look at it from here and, like, it clearly has levels, like it's a fucking building. And granted, I know, like, some older ships were basically just floating buildings, but, like... What is that? Like there's greenery on it, like there's grass on it. That must be a building. Why is there a building frozen in this cave? What the fuck? Is that an airship? Is that what that is? What the fuck? Well, that's going to be something interesting to encounter in the future, isn't it? Al-Balad. Welcome to Al-Balad, villager of desert dwellers. Travelers are always welcome here. Please, feel free to stay as long as you like. It turns so much. I feel dizzy.
Huh?
My great grandfather told me this. He said that the great twirling machine used to be so much bigger. Or higher up, I guess. I do not see how this is possible. No, the windmill is the same size it always was. We've gotten taller. Hey, they invented a well! Good for them.
Can you see it? Can you see the way the ground swells over there?
That was once a dwelling. It gradually became covered in sand over the years, and now the shape of the roof is all that remains visible. Where? Is he talking about the what? Is he talking about the windmill? Oh, is he talking about this thing? Welcome this way to the desert oasis inn. Well, probably has a blackjack dealer in it. You know? Given our experience so far, probably, yeah.
Oh!
Roll up. Ah, traveling, are you? I'm a traveling merchant myself. Thanks for visiting my little shop. Well, I say my shop. I just rent it, really. Or rather, they let me have it in exchange for 10% of my profits. Now then, all of my stock has been handpicked and gathered exclusively by yours truly on the course of my travels. Would you like to take a look? What do you got? Ooh, hand-picked stuff there, Kira. Only the best of the best. He has the exact same fucking stock that every other fucking item merchant has.
Now,
There are rumors that the urn in the middle of the village possesses a mysterious power. It is said that it is given to the people of the village by one of our queens. All our queens have had special powers, you see. All of them. All the way back through the generations. You're not allowed to be queen unless you're a mutant.
oh,
I'm sorry, mother. Huh? Oh, you're not my mother. Please do not speak up on me. Sneak up on me in that way. You see, I broke a plate. My mother is most frightening, and she will be very angry if she finds out. And I am trying to hide the evidence. So please, do not let her know where I am. That poor child. Did the queen hide the ruby in the remote location of the urn in the center of the village? What? No, Kira, no. What would make you think that? She'd never do that. That would be stupid. She was a smart lady. Where have those foolish boys gone by now? They're always so slow to help, so very fast when it comes to avoiding work. They will have the scolding of a lifetime when I find them. Lady, they're on top of that roof. You see? They're over here. Like, you're literally looking at them. You see? There's three of them. They stand out. No, you're... Okay. Going in the wrong direction, but whatever.
Oh,
This fine building is the home of our village elder. It is considered polite for travelers such as yourselves to pay your respects within.
oh,
The elder's children are a source of great consternation to everyone in the village. The three eldest boys are hopeless, while the youngest appears content to simply drift through life. They are giving their father a most terrible headache, I am sure. It is nice and cool in this area. Perhaps it is due to the presence of the well. Whatever the reason, I suddenly feel the urge to gossip. Have you heard any interesting tidbits, I wonder? Wait, there's no blackjack down here. This isn't a real well. Did you require travelers? Nothing, I'm grand. Alright, what's in here? Hey, wait! All these antidotal herbs that I'll never use, and that I don't have space for, and that are being destroyed as soon as they go into my inventory. Actually, that's a good question. What do I have 99 of? Okay, so the only thing that I have 99 of is the medicinal herb. Wish I had 99 of these. What the? Don't tell me the old village is sinking into the sand. I mean, it's a desert, like, probably. Although then again, probably not. Like, I mean, it's a desert. They probably, like, if you're building buildings in a desert, you're probably going to build them appropriately so they don't sink. But
If you wish to purchase something, you must go to the stall in the front. I was once a shopkeeper myself, of course. That was many moons ago, before I fell out of love with the trade. Now I simply rent the stall out in front to the travelling merchants. I'm earning money even when I'm asleep. Rather clever, no?
yeah, you're a parasite. Very clever. Trailblazing bandana. A boy that's asleep and 2 barrels. Okay, let's go into the place with 2 barrels first. Oh! My wife is furious. It is the elder sons who have made her angry, but they are not around. I will bear the brunt of her ire. Oh. Ah, there are urns in here. Please leave me alone. It is too hot to do anything but sleep. As someone who had, and granted, the temperatures in Ireland the other week weren't anywhere near as hot as the temperatures I'm assuming these people are experiencing. But, like, I can't ever imagine it being so hot that you're just like, I want to lay down. I just want to lay down and sleep. It's like, the last thing I want to do when it's hot is sleep. They're crammed with maps of the world and tomes filled with adventurers' tales. The Adventurer's Rulebook. 1. Be brave in all that you do. 2. Have a pure heart and be true to it. 3. Remember that life itself is an adventure.
Huh?
What do you want? This is a private residence. You have no business here. It is not an inn or a tavern of any such place. Please leave. Oh. Okay, Sorry. You are maybe the most reasonable person I've ever met in any Dragon Quest game ever? I don't think I've gone into this house yet. That last NPC that we talked to, he's one of those NPCs that, like, if there was something in there for me to steal, I would have stolen it, and then he would have been like, you can't just come into other people's houses and steal things. What are you doing? The elder sons are arguing upstairs. I do not know why they argue. After all, they all have so much in common. Them ugly faces, the same empty heads. Dude, they look like you. What do you want about? Those 3 boys appear to find a new reason to argue every single day. I dread to think what will become of the village when the current elder is forced to decide a successor.
Oh,
I must confess, working here can be something of a nightmare. The 3 boys will fly into fierce argument when their food is not served at exactly the same time, or even if it is not arranged in exactly the same way on the plate. I shudder to think that one of them will become the next leader.
well.
The elders' 3 oldest sons are triplets. I suppose therefore it is only natural that they should compete with one another. And then there is the other brother. He is a great deal younger. He spends very little time at home with his family. There is something unapproachable about him.
Oh,
The mansion belongs to our most beloved village elder. Please do not forget to act with propriety.
Oh,
Travelers, yes? The elder is in his room. It would be so good if you would be so good as to brush the sand off of your clothes before entering.
Well, well.
This room belongs to the three very stupid, the elder's three eldest sons. Their youngest brother cannot stand to be in the same room as them. This being the case, he sleeps in an old hut behind the mansion. Oh, that's the guy that we talked to that was like sensible and told us to fuck out of his house because like it wasn't ours and we had no business there. Okay. You can have the son's jewel on the back of elephants for the right to become elder. And then probably all of them will die because dueling on elephants is really stupid. And then you can choose a reasonable person to be elder. Exactly. Worked for the moguls. It'll work for these guys. Oh, but you already look so young, madam. You do not require any makeup. Look, this makeup makes me appear many decades younger. Don't mind me, lads. I clearly have the finest appearance. It is that much is undeniable. Your faces are exactly the same, which is a shame considering how painfully ugly they are. You two are simply clueless. I am clearly the most handsome. There can be no question. I could not tell you who is the second least ugly. To me, your faces are like two identical camel's rumps. How can you not appreciate the fineness of my appearance? Truly, there is no hope for you. You two form an identical pair. When you look at each other, it is as if you are looking at a mirror, whereas my face breaks the mirror. And the mold. I don't think that's the dunk you think it is. Travelers, huh? Welcome to the desert. I imagine you must have had a long journey. We desert dwellers always welcome visitors. We hope that you have a most restful time here, though I fear my sons may not allow that to happen. Ignore me. My family is none of your concern. Truer words hath never been spoken. Off I go. Alright, so we're going to check on the banks of the Nile. Never mind, the banks of the Nile are gone. Okay. So certain parts of the place are sinking and certain parts of it are apparently rising. That actually happened in one of the kingdoms in Southeast Asia. Two dueling heirs were both trampled by the elephants and their brother, who was too young to take part, became the heir by right of being the only surviving son. That happened with the Mughals as well, didn't it? I thought it was like one of the downfalls of one of the reasons for the downfall of the empire. Or the decline of the empire, I suppose. The downfall of the empire was the British. But no. Well, the Mughals were gone by the time the British showed up, weren't they? Can't remember. Ah, visitors, welcome. Wait, can it be? Yes, it must be. It is just as the legends describe. Your appearance, your faces. I've been waiting for you. Every desert dweller has been waiting for you. I must go and inform the queen. There's still a queen? Please, wait here a short while. I shall return imminently. Ah, that was quick. You changed gender. Honored servants of the sands, honored saviors of the sands, we have waited a long time for this day. We knew that you would come, that your wanderings across the vast reaches of time would eventually bring you here again.
Did we tell these people we were from the future? Oh, I guess the archaeologists knew we were from the future. Also, we should probably hand in that care package he gave us.
There is not a single desert dweller who has not dreamed of your coming. Now, please, follow me.
You look the exact same as your ancestor.
On behalf of Her August Majesty, Queen Neferta, allow me to welcome you back to our desert realm.
Yes.
We have eagerly awaited this day, the day when the saviors of the sands would visit us once more from across the great reaches of time. You saved the desert. You saved our queen. You saved our people. You shall be made to feel very welcome during your time here. You shall want for nothing. Such are the stipulations laid down in the last will and testament of King Hadid. Wait, what? King Hadid, what? Oh god, he didn't marry his sister, did he? Ugh. Ugh. Brother, ugh. And such are the wishes of all of the people of the kingdom, who owe you a debt greater than words can express. Saviors of the sands, welcome. Silence, please. Why do you think she is his sister? Did I miss something? So, obviously Khalid was his dad, right? And Khalid's wife was his mother. The way they talked about the queen, they talked about her like a daughter, didn't they? I thought they did, maybe I'm wrong. I was under the impression they were all a family. And it was like the son of the elder becomes the new elder, and the daughter of the elder becomes the queen. I thought that was how that worked. Her Majesty wishes to impart a message of her own. Queen Neferta thanks you for making the long, arduous journey to visit us here. She can't tell you that herself because she's so inbred. Her tongue does not work anymore. So, yeah. Yeah, maybe. And she thanks you also for the great service you did to our people so many moons ago. We owe you our very existence. Silence, please. Our present state of prosperity and happiness, indeed the very fact that we are able to live a life of peace here in the desert, all are direct consequences of your actions. Queen Neferta offers thanks not only from herself and her present subjects, but from all those of the royal line and all who have ever called these sands home. On behalf of the generations that have been and all those still to come, once again we say thank you. You are our honored guests. We ask that you make yourselves entirely at home. Tonight there will be a feast to celebrate your return. The entire kingdom will participate. We hope you will enjoy this humble celebration of your deeds. Please, treat the temple palace as you would your own home. Your comfort is our utmost priority. Well, the one thing I love to do in my own home is loot all the valuables. The banquet lasts until the early hours of the morning and features all kinds of exotic and delicious food and drink. The entire kingdom seems genuinely overjoyed that Twitchy Poo and his friends have come to visit. After eating and drinking their fill, the party spend the rest of the evening singing, dancing, and thoroughly enjoying themselves. You notice how we're having a lot more parties ever since Kiefer left the party? And then morning comes. It seems you have slept well? This is good. You must have been tired indeed after last night's festivities. I genuinely don't think this woman speaks.
Sorry.
Now, before you embark on your journey, there is something I wish to discuss with you. Thanks to your actions, the world is slowly being restored to its former glory, having been torn asunder by the Demon King. Alas, too much time has elapsed. Connections to the world that once existed have been lost. In order to restore them, we desert dwellers must join forces with those from other kingdoms. It is the only way. Finally, someone fucking acknowledges the other islands. We would ask you, therefore, to take this letter to the King of Estard. There are far bigger islands than Estard, lads. A letter of amity. Only by connecting the world can we restore hope to its people. We must believe this, even in such a dark time. We desert dwellers owe you everything. The Queen would like you to know that we will never forget this. If you are ever in need of any assistance or support of any kind, we will always be happy to help you. Perhaps in this way, we may at least be able to repay you a small part of the great debt of gratitude we owe you. They're laying it on a bit thick. This is Her Majesty's sincere hope, we think. We don't actually know what she says. She can't form words. She just nods a lot. Please remember, you are all welcome to return to the desert anytime you wish, but right now you must leave. We will always be happy to see you. Finally, I can walk around the... Awarded for completing Darkness in the Desert, Saviors of the Sands. Finally! This is exactly the kind of welcome I've been waiting for. Now, we'd better deliver the letter to King Donald. Oh, it is you, our saviors. A very good day to you. My sister was today delivered of a child, and I have come to inform the Queen of this auspicious news. Her Majesty wishes to know all such developments. It is the extent to which she cares for her subjects.
Thanks.
Hello there. Now, in case you are not aware, I had better inform you of an important law of the desert. Her Majesty the Queen does not engage in direct conversation with anyone. Instead, her spirit maidens act as intermediaries. Our saviors are their saviors. I must thank you. I must thank you for deigning to speak to me. I suppose you are curious about what I am doing here. A fine question. You see, Her Majesty, the Queen, occasionally visits the shrine and... Why does she do this? Another fine question. Well, our Queen also serves as the High Priestess of all desert dwellers. Now, when Her Hallowed Majesty makes one of her shrine visits, she always passes by this spot. And this is why I stand here, in order to gaze upon her countenance from as close as possible. Rather embarrassing, I suppose. Embarrassing isn't the word I'd use. Creepy. Creepy is the word I'd use. Okay, so we can't go into her bedroom. That's unfortunate. Go back this way for a second.
Oh.
This is Her Majesty's chamber. You may of course enter whenever you please, hallowed savior.
Oh.
This is Her Majesty's chamber. Go ahead and enter, hallowed saviors. Which exciting country are we in now? The same one we were the last time.
Sorry.
Dear saviors, welcome to the Temple Palace. Please make yourselves at home. By the sands, it is the saviors. What an honor it is to meet you. This is the Queen's garment. This is where the Queen's garments are stored. Also, it is where Her Majesty comes to change her outfits. With our assistance, of course. Of course. She's so inbred she can't do it herself. It's out here.
Huh?
My, saviors in our lowly kitchens of all places. All the Queen's meals are prepared by spirit mages such as myself. That is the custom of the desert. And a good thing too. It is my firm belief that the humbler the cook, the finer the cooking. That must be why all my cooking tastes like shit. Maybe she is like Xianshan nobles in Wheel of Time. They only communicate with their servants through sign language, and their servants talk to strangers. I mean, like, that seems to be what they're going for.
Oh my, by the suns, it's the saviors. Welcome. It is a great honour to have you here in my shop. Should I offer you something for free to acknowledge all that you've done for us? Here, have this charming smile. Now, to business.
Ooh, whip. A whip that only Maribel can use, and we're not gonna get it for her because she's a magic user. Been in there. Your saviors, look. Please, look. Look at the water that flows through the palace garden. Here in the desert, there is no greater indicator of one's wealth than the amount of water they can afford to waste. Jesus Christ. Water is so pretty, so cool, so beautiful. Cats do not like water though, but I like cats. They are fluffy, so warm, so cuddly. Dear saviors, welcome. Welcome to my humble shop. I have a large family, you know. My mother, my father, my wife, my 20 offspring. We all live together. And tonight I shall tell them all about my encounter with the saviors. No doubt I shall be telling them about how generous our legendary rescuers were. Now, to business.
Oh.
You don't have anything I want to buy. Did someone carve your pictoglyph when you were here in the past, since everyone recognizes you? Here, we are in Egypt. Maribel has red hair. And Ruff is traveling around on a fucking werewolf. And I look like an elf on the shelf. We stand out. Like...
How?
Ah, legendary saviors. Welcome to the Palace Library. These tomes contain the wisdom of the desert dwellers, collected over the course of countless centuries. King Hadid's last will and testament also kept here in the library. In it, he commands those who survive him to ensure that your efforts to guarantee the future of the desert peoples are never forgotten, and that you be given a welcome worthy of true heroes if you ever journey across the great expanse of time to visit us once more. I have seen the document with my own eyes, you understand. That is why I am so surprised when you arrived here. You are identical to the saviors as depicted in the image that the king drew to accompany the document. There you go. He made a sketch of us on papyri. Well, I guess he won't be telling his family about how generous the saviors were. He didn't. Look, I would have been very generous if he'd done anything I wanted to fucking buy. Long ago, the desert was shrouded in darkness and came under the attack of foul monsters. It was this darkest of hours that an ancient dragon, believed to have long since perished, was resurrected by the waters of Mother Nile. Upon riding this dragon's back, a group of young heroes traveled upstream to confront the monsters and defeated their master in battle. The leader of this group was our king, King Hadid. And as for the group, the rest of the group, why, it is you, our saviors!
How?
The blood ruby was an accursed gem which brought evil to the desert and darkness to the skies. You know this already, of course. You are the ones who removed it from the face of the likeness of the great evil. Naturally, our ancestors wished to ensure that the ruby was never used for evil purposes again, and sealed the way where none may find it in the urn in the middle of the village. I do not disapprove of this precaution, but I cannot deny that I am curious about its powers. I wish that I could see it with my own eyes just once. There's a book entitled Confessions of a Metal Detector. I had an interesting chat with a bloke in a shop earlier on. He told me that there was a king somewhere out there who collects metals. Well, it takes all sorts, I suppose. Anyway, I reckon he'd be pretty interested in seeing my little collection, so I'm going to see if I can't find him. How ironic that the only people who did not immediately recognize you were the scholars that study the very thing you were famed for doing. Yeah. There is a very, very old-looking book on the shelves. Do you want to take a look? Yes. It was many, many years ago. My grandfather sat me down and told me of the land where he was born. He spoke of a faraway place, a place so distant that neither ship nor camel could ever reach it. Now that I have followed in his footsteps and become a scholar of the castle, I find I cannot forget this tale. One day I mean to set out and seek it, to journey in search of the land of my forefathers. Skypia. There is a book entitled The Great Spirits, Volume 2. The Great Spirits of the Earth. The Great Spirit of the Earth is not the only mighty spirit of this world. There is also the Fire Spirit, the Water Spirit, the Wind Spirit. None who inhabit this world should ever forget to give thanks to these mighty beings. This book goes on this shelf and this parchment belongs here. The Saviors! Greetings to you! I am yet merely an apprentice academic. It is my duty to put away the books when the scholars are finished with them. Anyway, back I go to doing that. Oh, the Saviors! How do you do? I work as a guard here at the Temple Palace. All posts must be manned at all times, day and night. As a result, we take turns to sleep in this room. I am only informing you this in case you should think I am neglecting my duties, you understand. I imagine the King of Mini Medals are going to be visited by some block showing his various sports medals and military honors he has collected. And you know, I think the King of Mini Medals would still appreciate that. Ooh, look at that for a graveyard. Inside the palace, indoors. Oops. Aha!
Oh.
Your saviors, please enter at your convenience.
Oh.
Queen Neferta is presently to be found on the floor below this one. On the floor below that are the graves of previous queens and our most sacred of shrines. We stopped trading here in the temple long ago. We should have headed home, really. It's just I can't be bothered to trek across all that sand. I really want to go back home. The problem is my partner. He just doesn't seem to want to leave the place. Let's go see the grave, shall we? Our saviors! Are you here to visit someone's grave, perhaps? I brought my son to pay his respects to his grandfather, but now I seem to have lost sight of the child. Where could he have gone? Let's hope he hasn't fallen into one of the open graves. Oh, there he is.
Oh!
Mother! I am scared! Mother, where are you?
Oh.
Welcome, saviors. It is an honor to finally meet you. I have heard, of course, of what You and King Hadid did him this place, burying our fallen brethren with your bare hands. Look at what you started. Look what you have started has now become.
Oh,
Many generations of royalty have been buried here. But this place of rest, in fact, has rather humbler beginnings. Indeed, I believe it was you who dug the first graves here. The queens of the desert continue to watch over their subjects even after they pass on into the next life. That is why they are buried beneath the temple palace. Doing so confers the protection of our departed monarchs upon us. So this is the first time we can probably tell how many generations it's been. Got like 18 generations? Oh, you can't read any of them? Oh, that boo-boo. Here lies Queen Caminut. Here lies Queen Theo. Here lies Queen Amunet. Here lies Queen Fertiti. And here lies Queen Mersager. Okay, so let's assume Mersager was before Fertiti. 1, 2, 3 generations. We're on the 4th generation since Fertiti. So what's that, like 150 years? Given the estimated lifespan of ancient Egyptians? Or do you think a bit longer?
oh.
Sacred shrine of the desert dwellers lies beyond the bottom of these stairs. As our saviors, you are of course welcome to enter at any time. Shetsu will be very annoyed.
Yes.
A lotus flower is said to be the seat of the ruler of the heavens. That is why the shrine contains these sacred lotus flowers, as well as the holy waters of the Mother Nile. It is the earthly domain of all that is sacred.
Yes.
Queen Neferta is the high priestess of this shrine. We, spirit maidens, are as dedicated to Her Majesty as we are to the spirit of the land. Can I read the thing? Doesn't seem like it.
Yes.
This is the shrine's storeroom. Some of the items stored here are too sacred to be kept in any other place. Cool, can I have them?
Yes.
No. Okay.
Yes.
I have been told that not all of the items in this storeroom are treasures, though the content of each chest remains a mystery to me, of course. Of course. Can I have a look at them just a little bit? No?
Yes.
On this stone are engraved the words of an ancient queen and king of our people. It is said that the blood of these two monarchs flows through the veins of all desert dwellers. Ugh. There's a very, how do we put this? Close-knit society you've got there. We pray 4 times each and every day. Today we will add a special prayer for you, our saviors, to ask that all your future journeys be safe ones. Cool, thanks. Oops. Why am I running up the stairs? I could just teleport. There's a lot of fucking rooms in this place. Okay, so those are the 2 rooms that we went into that had the 3 chests, right? Where the hell is this? Basement level 1. What? King Hadid?
How did he end up of all people as a king? Are we on basement level 1? We are on basement level 1. So somewhere in here. There's a room with 2 chests in it. Where though? Oh, probably in there. Probably behind that door. Yeah, probably. Right, let's go to the dig site. Give the care package to the fella. Guarding the dig site. Bigger than an elephant's head, 2 glittering horns. How did you guys get that thing again? Come on, let's go and give Digby's package to his friend.
Alright.
Feet of you, the skull is 10 gold coins. It was only 5 gold coins before. Fucking inflation. Customers visiting in groups have priority and get to go in before anyone else. In you go. Lads, did any of you know that there was group priority? Did he tell you? I'm pretty sure these 2 people are in a group. I'm pretty sure, from what I remember, these are husband and wife. So, like, maybe that's why they're at the front of the line. I don't know. Who are you? A good day to you all, and thank you for coming here to bear witness to this most wondrous discovery. The skull is the archaeological find of the century. Kings and queens have gasped in astonishment at its splendor. And who was the heroic archaeologist who made this unrivaled discovery, you ask? Why, it was me! Yes, you are in the presence of greatness. Now, please take your time and enjoy the majesty of my find. There is only one rule: no touching. There's a large skull with 2 striking gold horns, but the paint is starting to peel off. Do you wish to touch it? What the fuck was that sound? I bet you've never seen anything like this before, have you? A screaming skull. 10 gold coins is a bargain for such a hair-raising experience. What's that? The monster's voice sounded just like mine. Don't be ridiculous. I didn't say anything, not a single word. Still can't open that. They're in a group, but they can't stand each other, yeah.
Watch it. You're Dr. Digby's friends, aren't you? How's the old brain books doing?
You hand over the care package that Dr. Digby gave you. Twitchpoo hands over the items that Dr. Digby gave to the party.
Huh? What's this? Crikey. So he's found somewhere with some well amazing archaeology stuff to look at, and he's never coming back? And he sent me a little something to say thanks for all my hard work. Cool, blimey. Gonna have to do that. What a bloke. Alright then. Looks like there ain't no point in me standing around here no more. I was starting to get a bit lonely anyway, if I'm honest. Thanks for delivering that little package. And if you do bump into the doc again, let him know I'm more than happy to go and work in wherever he ends up.
It's the wrong way, lad. You're walking further into the archaeological site. Oh. Thanks. Antidotal herb. Ooh, are inspected.
Easy peasy.
Be interesting to see after this fight if I'm still cursed. I lost half my health.
Mini medal. Fan dabby dozy. So really I did all of that for a mini medal. Worth it, I suppose. Right, anyway. Backwards to a starred castle. Let's go talk to Donald Sutherland for the first time in a while.
Hey!
I wonder if we'll get a reward for delivering this letter all the way from the desert. Come on, King Donald, it's the least you could do. Aren't we like doing someone a favor? I don't think you usually get rewards just for giving something a hand.
Oh!
Ah, Twitchy-poo! Welcome back. How goes it there? Any new developments I should be aware of?
Give the letter of amity to King Donald. Twitchy-poo gives the letter of amity to King Donald?
Really?
What's this? A letter from the Queen of a most recently restored desert kingdom, I suppose. I suppose I'd better read it. Yes, Her Majesty makes a good point. The fact that islands are being restored means that something must have caused them to vanish in the first place. Still, I never thought it could all be the work of the Demon King. This evil is clearly beyond my comprehension. Well, anyway, the Queen's intent is clear, and I agree with her. The only way to ensure peace is for our kingdoms to work together. I will henceforth send envoys to all the lands that have been restored, beginning with our new friends in the desert. Thank you for bringing this to me, Twitchy. I would like to give you a little something for your trouble. Here's a dirty piece of old rock. Oh, a mighty armlet. Okay. Also nice. King Donald must not meet Queen Neferta. They have incompatible headgear. I shall also be sure to inform you of any new information we glean on our expeditions. In fact, you may be interested to learn that some sort of nomadic tribe has been observed making camp on this island in the northwest. I cannot help but wonder if they may be in some way related to Kiefer's own tribe, the Romus. Perhaps you would be interested in paying them a visit, should the opportunity arise? In any case, I pray that you and your companions shall remain safe on your travels, Twitchy.
Hey!
The island where Romans are camped should be northwest of here. Let's get going, Twitchy Poo. In a minute. Ooh, there's a lot of like tiny little islets around that island. Or else that's like a rocky shoals, I don't know. And we got that gold one as well. Where do you think the gold one goes? I know that there were ones downstairs. I wonder, does it go to one of the ones downstairs? It does go in there. That's where the gold one goes. Okay. Hey, the roamers are back. I was around the corner and I didn't even see him. This kid again! This takes me back. Turns out I was right. The Romans are the nomadic tribe King Donald was talking about. I mean, yeah, King Donald also thought it was the Romers, so it's not really your idea, Maribel. Go on, Twitchy Poo, let's introduce ourselves.
Oh!
Shh, please! Do not talk to me. I am watching Ash dance. The way she moves, it really does something to me. The more things change, the more they stay the same. The Romans of old are today's Aetolians. Yeah, we're about to meet Ash. How long is Rombaro planning to keep us camped here? We have not found the lake since which is said to contain the altar. Waiting here is not to change the fact. You agree with me, yes? No. You do not? Does this mean you believe the altar of the Almighty is to be found in these parts? I do not understand how you can have so much faith in its existence. And even if we do find it, there is no reason to believe we will actually be able to restore the Almighty. Yeah, it's called having faith, my dude. The legends speak of the altar of the Almighty on the other side of the mountains to the west of here. But as you must have seen, there is nothing more than an open sea. Does that mean the legends are wrong? Could the ancient tomes be mistaken? It always was weird to me that the Romers left. Like, they knew that the altar was here. All they needed was someone to dance and someone to play the turban. And they needed the island, they needed the gear to, like, they needed the turban to glow gold, if I recall correctly. Like, why they would move around is beyond me. Like, why not just set up camp here, stay here? No answers on that front, Mystic. No idea. Still can't record. Recording still isn't working, so don't know. But yeah, hello. We Romers set out on our journey many centuries ago and have remained on the move ever since. During the Demon King's reign of terror, we had to remain mobile in order to escape his clutches. Now that he is no more, the purpose of our journey is to seek out the altar in which it is said that the Almighty is sealed away. When is the ritual going to end? Ash has promised to teach me how to wield the sword. Please hurry up and finish.
Well, well.
You are travelers, yes? It is a pleasure to meet fellow nomads. Although I am not sure we will be able to call ourselves that if we do not move camp soon. I'm beginning to miss the thrill of the road.
Oh.
Every generation of roamers are appointed a guardian to watch over the clan. The role is currently being shared between 3 siblings. They are not yet the indomitable force we might hope for, even when all 3 are together, but they certainly have potential. Is it these horses? Are these horses the triplets? Ash's dancing lacks a certain vigor today. The thought of the ritual does not seem to enthuse her. I am sure that she has a lot on her mind, but she is making it difficult for Rombaro and the others as well. We roamers are nomadic people. We have no home to call our own. This does not trouble me personally. I know there are some in the clan who long to settle. The roamers treat our dancers, our chosen ones, with great respect. Ash will be the 10th to have borne this honor. Not all are created equal, of course. Word has it that Lala, the second of the dancers, was truly special. Okay, so it's been 8 generations since Lala. Hopes are high that our Ash will be able to follow in her footsteps. I mean, hopefully not too close in her footsteps, seeming as she was the one herself and her fiance ruined the last time we tried to summon the Almighty, and she had like a sprained ankle and everything.
Oh.
You know, you do not look dissimilar to the Gajos depicted in the ancient tomes. But it is only a coincidence, of course. That incident was many centuries ago.
Oh!
Our ancestors, the roamers of ancient times, sealed the Almighty away in an altar so as to protect him from the Demon King. A later generation attempted to restore him, but their efforts were in vain. The time was not yet right. Now that the world is at peace, however, perhaps it is our turn to fulfill the destiny passed down by our ancestors. We have been doing our best to locate a sufficiently talented Torban player. Alas, it appears the legendary musician we seek is nowhere to be found. Couldn't you just teach someone to play the Torban? Book is very old sheet music laying open on the table. There was nothing madly great about the last guy that was doing the Torban. It is the day of the ritual, but the atmosphere is dull as ditch water. His lack of enthusiasm for dancing without our blessed Torban player is not helping matters at all. But does this legendary player even exist? Question has to be asked. Oh, holy all of a sudden it's nighttime. Okay. It wouldn't be legend. Yeah, I suppose. You said it yourself. The last guy had The last guy they had was 8 generations ago. 8 generations ago left and didn't train anyone. Yeah, but he had to learn from someone. Maybe Ron Barrow knew or something, but they're also roamers. How have they gone around the whole world and they haven't met anyone that knows how to play the fucking lute?
Ah.
Well, we don't have many Gajos like you visiting us here. Ordinarily, we would go out of our way to give you a warm welcome, but right now we're in the middle of one of our most important rituals. Would you... Huh? Sounds as though they have finished. Why so much earlier than...
Oh!
Ash, wait. The ritual is not yet been completed. What happened? Rumbaro? That woman nearly bowled me over. Not just because she was so beautiful. Why did she go running off like that, I wonder? Maybe we should ask Rumbaro. Never mind me. Don't mind me at all. I really dislike that particular for the way they show weapons in this game. It's oh, this is arrow up, it's good. And it's no, it's good for my charm. But it's a weapon. I want it to have good attack, and it's worse. In ancient times, humanity managed to escape the clutches of the Demon King and survive to live in peace thanks to the efforts of a band of heroes. Alas, the peace will not last. The Demon King will return to torment this world once more. That is why we roamers must fulfill our destiny. And our duty. We must restore the Almighty. But I cannot be the dancer who brings that about. I must pass the torch on to the next generation. To Ash. You are guests. Yes, I apologize for the difficult scene you had to witness. We roamers are a nomadic people, committed to our journey until the Almighty is restored. Ash, the young woman who departed my tent in such a hurry, is our finest dancer. She can also be difficult. She insists that the Torban of Truth must be played by one particular player, and insists further that she go and search for him. Alas, it is by no means certain that such a player even exists. Anyway, you need not worry on her behalf. She has no doubt gone to the Cape to the west. She will return to us when she is ready. She throws strops like this every once in a while. So that woman who ran off is the Roma's latest dancer, is she? She seems like a live one. How about we go and have a word with her Twitchy Poo? There's a few things I'd like to ask her.
Hey!
We should go and talk to Ash person. Ron Barrow said she'd be on the cliff to the west. I know, Maribel, I was there too. Didn't that guy take the sacred turban with him when he left? The turban that had the glow when the time was right? Did he? I didn't think he took it with him. Did he take it with him? God, if he took it with him, that would be so him. I can't even remember his name. It was like Cliff or something. I can't even remember his name. But like that would be so that guy taking the fucking legendary fucking turban with him. I think they put the sacred one back in the lake. Also, a hell of an assumption that the turban player has to be a dude. Yeah, that's a very good point, actually. Oh, Ash broke her promise. She said that she would show me how to wield the sword as soon as the ritual was over. She lied to me. Welcome to the world, kid. Hey, look, it's our ship. Florin. Why did I think Cliff? Oh, I guess I was maybe thinking of this place. Twitchy Poo reads the inscription on the gravestone. Here lies who danced for the Almighty, and beside her, her dutiful guardian. Cheating bastard.
Who's there? Oh. You were at the encampment.
Oh good, more British people in
feeling
the
someone
fucking
had
team.
Followed me. Perhaps I should introduce myself. I am Aishe.
Aishe?
I am a Roma. I take it you have some business with me.
I've been pronouncing that wrong for years. I've been pronouncing that wrong for years. I always thought her name was Ash. Aishe? Okay, fuck. Years, I've never pronounced her name right. Cool. I take it you have some business with me. We do.
Then it seems Ron Barrow has told you what happened. I suppose perhaps I did overreact. I do understand how dearly my fellow Romans wish to perform the ritual and restore the Almighty. But the time is not yet upon us. The ritual cannot take place without someone to play the sacred turban. Someone who will do it justice. Someone who will give it their all, as I do. Our clan cannot achieve what it desires without such a player.
Do you dance?
But Ron Barrow refuses to understand.
Do you dance with the sword? Because that I feel like the sword would be very obstructive to your dancing. Maybe I'm wrong. I know there are dances that like incorporate swords, but those swords are usually like not that big. Thought it was going to be ashy.
Wait. I have an idea.
Aishe.
Could you meet me in Ron Barrow's tent?
Aishe?
I will explain everything there. Thank you, and see you soon.
I have a head like a sieve. Did I say she pronounced it Aishe? Is that how she pronounced it? What? We've got to traipse all the way back to Ron Barrow's camp. Dude, it's around the corner, and you're on a wolf. You don't even have to walk anywhere rough. She could take it on and off. She's smart enough not to wander off without a weapon.
And nothing I say will dissuade you from embarking on this search, dear Aishe?
Aishe.
Why do you wish to dissuade me? We have not located the altar of the Almighty. We have no need for a dancer as yet.
I can tell
Why
you where it
not
is if
seek
you want.
out the one
It's
worthy
around the
of the
corner.
Turban of Truth while we have time?
You've already found it. I can.
Aishe.
It,
Florin's bloodline may have dwindled and died centuries ago.
also, we have no idea. One, why does it need to be Florin's bloodline? I didn't think it needed to be a bloodline. I thought it was just like whoever was trained to play the bloody Turban. So we thought it was bad him leaving and not teaching anyone to play the Turban. I mean, he did have an apprentice when he left, right? So, like, I was generally of the opinion that, like, okay, he hasn't taught this kid entirely how to play the Turban, but, like, the kid will, like, he'll practice, he'll pick it up, right? Like, he'll get better. But no, it has to be someone of Florin's bloodline. So by leaving, not only did he take away the only teacher of this musical instrument that they had, he actually removed his bloodline from... Like, how selfish can you be? He removed his fucking bloodline from the clan, so they could never have another person that can play the fucking Turban. Like, what the fuck, dude? I hate Florin. Jesus, I want to punch him in the face. Need to be of the proper royal bloodline. Can't have any peasants doing it.
We have certainly not seen any signs to the contrary, despite all our searching.
That means nothing. I have faith. We have the Turban of Truth because we are meant to find the one worthy of
Okay, so we do still have the Turban
playing
of Truth
it.
then.
And besides, you need not worry about me traveling alone. These Gajos and I, we will search together.
What? Wait, what? First I'm fucking hearing about it. What?
What? But you know nothing about them.
Yeah, we literally met you
Well,
5 minutes ago.
perhaps,
We've
but-
said all of 6 words to each other.
I feel we have an understanding.
Oh god, are you like Kiefer's
You
descendant
agree,
or something?
yes? You will
You would
assist
be
me in
Kiefer's
my search
descendant,
for the
wouldn't-
one worthy of the Turban of Truth?
Oh god, you are my boyfriend's descendant, aren't you? Because, like, he would have married the dancer and the dancer would have gone through, like, his family bloodline. You are... Oh god, you're one of Kiefer's. Ugh. Blech. Yeah. Sure. Interesting to see how former party members work again.
You see, Rombara? I will be well looked after.
I do not doubt that you will, but
The moment you locate the altar, I will come right home. At least give me until then. How do you expect me to ever regain my enthusiasm for the dance if you do not at least let me try to seek him out?
very well, Aisha, if you insist. But I shall only allow it if you prove yourself worthy. Jovan, Leonor, Evalio, a word, if you will.
The gap between the second name and the third name makes me think that he forgot who Evalio was.
As you know, Aisha, these 3 siblings act as our guardians. You are to take them on and defeat them.
If we can help, it shouldn't be too hard for her.
Take us on. What do you mean, Rombaro?
I will explain everything later. For now, please do as you are told. And do not hold back.
Rom, let's
As
go for
you,
some Romer
Aisha,
bare knuckle
Your
boxing.
task is clear. Prove to me that you have the strength to overcome our finest warriors. If such a task is beyond you, there is no question of you setting out on your journey.
And to be fair, she has a sword,
Kajo,
like...
you are to fight alongside Aisha.
Oh, your guardians
But
are
you
fucked. You
must
shouldn't have let
also
me fight
prove
alongside her.
That you are worthy of having our beloved dancer's life in your hands.
As if we haven't got enough going on already. Now he's supposed to fight against these goons? Oh, give me strength.
We don't have anything else going on, Maribel. We literally have nothing else that we're doing right now. Also, when you say he, you mean me?
You can yield at any time, you know. After all, our victory is assured.
I just defeated a dragon man in ancient Egypt, dude. I am not afraid of you. Oh.
What? You really think you three idiots stand a fighting chance? You know what? I suddenly feel up for watching a scrap. Have at it.
Wait, what do you mean watching a scrap? Wait, is it just me and Aisha? Or... I'm gonna need to hear her name a few more times before it sticks in my head.
Good. But the evening
Aisha?
grows late.
Aisha.
We had better wait until tomorrow.
Yeah. Leave the blood sport to the morning.
I am afraid we cannot offer much in the way of hospitality, but you should at least be able to enjoy a good night's sleep.
Oh, look at how he sleeps. Oh. There's a strange noise coming from outside the tent. Every time we're in this village, there's a strange noise coming from outside the fucking tent. Oh, the bloodline comment makes me wonder about Lala's bloodline possibly being dancers too. If that is part of why they were engaged originally. That seems like a bad idea though. Like, so if the turban and the dancer is like is a family thing, right? Like that is a family profession. Joining those two families together seems like a bad idea, especially given the fact that you need the turban player and the dancer to do the thing, to do the ceremony together. Like, what happens if you find the altar and it's like naturally this family has like narrowed down to like one person? Do they have to play the turban as they do the dance? Like, what the fuck? Also, treating Aisha as if she is their descendant would be very funny for RP reasons. Yeah. Well looked after by 3 kids and a wolf. You, but also a lot of people, when getting dumped badly, go and seduce the parents' sibling bestie of their ex. Really? Did they? So like descendant would be taken, would be a take on it. Also, please introduce her to the king of your country. Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, we have to introduce her to her maybe great granddad. Maybe. It's going to be a slaughter. Oh wait, is it just you? Yeah, I think it might just be me and Aisha are doing the fight. Less of a slaughter, and then all 4 of you would... Yeah, if it was all 4 of us, I wasn't even going to bother fighting. I was just going to click auto battle and let the AI destroy them. Oh, he even says rough as he's sleeping. Oh, he's a precious little angel, and we don't deserve him. Those 3 idiots. Stand a chance. Is there? Holy shit! Don't get too close to the fire, love.
Oh.
You did that one spin really well.
You caught me. I could not sleep, you see. And since we are now both awake, there is in fact something I wish to tell you. I'm truly sorry about today. I did not mean to cause you any trouble.
No, don't ship it. No. No. She looks like she has 10 years on him. Also, she's like my ex's descendant. Also, I'm pretty sure ever since Kiefer left, I belong to Maribel now. He was in awe. Yeah, I'll give you that. But like while searching for key art of this game for the thumbnail, maybe it's just people online, but like I saw so much art of that was shipping Maribel and the main character. So now that I think about it, that is probably just fan ships. So.
And I appreciate that I did not give you much choice. But I was desperate. I simply must leave this encampment.
Can you just like sneak out at night?
We roamers have been burdened with the duty of restoring the Almighty since time immemorial.
Suddenly Torben kicks in.
All my ancestors, all my family, they have given their lives to this cause. But I am different. I refuse to live that life, struggling under a burden that will never be lifted. That is why I want to leave. If I can but find the Torben player of legend and restore the Almighty...
The Almighty is around the corner, by the way.
Then I would be free. Free from my duty. Free to find my own path in life.
You're starting to sound a lot like Florin.
To find my own purpose. Something only I can do.
You're starting to sound a lot like Florin.
I am not the only one who feels this way, I'm sure.
We might need to let her lose that fight.
Desire, do they not? I said far more than I intended. But you
I have that kind of face. Yeah.
You feel like an old friend.
Oh god, she is Kiefer's descendant. No. Gross.
Thank you for listening. But perhaps we should now get some rest. Tomorrow is a big day, after all.
I was kind of hoping she would have inherited his chin.
But I have not yet learned your name. Would you mind telling me? I see. That is a fine name.
Thank you.
Well then, until tomorrow.
Thank you. I was playing Dragon Quest Builders earlier today, and literally every person I met that heard what my name was said, your name's fucking dumb and you should feel dumb for having a dumb name like that. Also, you're ugly. Literally, that's not even like me doing I know I hyperbolize a lot. That's not hyperbole. Literally everyone I met in that game was, your name is dumb and you're ugly. You don't look like anyone who'll save anyone. She's 20 apparently and you're 16. One-sided puppy love, yeah. I'm okay with that. Because like 16 and 20 is still a bit like, ugh. 16 and 20 is very much bleh. Twitchy Poo sees Aishe off, then returns to his own tent where he soon falls asleep. Then the morning comes. Is there a save point in this village? Can I leave? Fuck. Okay, looks like we're going long.
Ah, there you are. Good,
Here I am.
We have all been waiting for you.
Thanks.
Now then. Is everyone ready? The showdown pitting Aishe and her Gajo friend against our guardians is about to begin. You are all here to serve as witnesses to the battle, and to its outcome. It shall take place to the west of here, on the hilltop overlooking the sea. Come everyone, we depart without delay.
I love Maribel staring down the martial artist.
We shall go on ahead. Make your final preparations, and join us when you are ready.
Cool, will do.
You remember what I told you last night, yes? I
Vaguely.
meant every word. I simply must succeed. Please, do not let me down.
I'm classed as a priest at the moment, love. I'm not really meant for
Last
combat.
night? What's she talking about? Did something happen?
No. Yes.
Well, you two certainly got cozy
See?
very quickly.
See?
Hey,
Jealous.
stop smirking like that. No one ever won a fight looking as smug as you do right now. So get your act together and get yourself ready.
Yes, ma'am.
Ruff!
Sounds like you'll be fighting on the cliff to the west where we spoke with Aishe last. At that time,
Yeah, we sure will, bud. Oh, thank God there's a save point here. I would like to save. It's me to prepare you for the battle, Gajo. I shall be glad to assist you in any way that I can. Intend to continue your journey? Sure. Alright. And I suppose for all of you on YouTube, we will leave that episode there, heading into the next episode where we will hopefully have not as many technical problems, and we will also be beating the shit out of one grown man, one older adolescent girl, and one prepubescent boy. And Maribel will be on the sidelines shouting for blood. I hope you join me then, but until then, have a good one. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.